It's great to be with you on a Monday afternoon as we get set for this broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see Utah and Chicago. And it's Chicago to start out. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, we've got...
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Now here's Stockton. And there's the pass to Hornacek. Ball's knocked loose. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
Terrific defensive instincts to come away with that one, and he showed no hesitation in how he completed that transition opportunity.
And Utah has possession after the Bulls pick up two. Malone, the basket is good, the assist from Stockton.
And that had to be a defensive mix-up. They know he can hit from that spot.
Yeah, a big miscommunication early. They allow his first points of the day.
And it's Butler missing. On defense, the Bulls. Hornacek passes to Stockton. Here's Malone. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here.
Just active defensively here, being extremely disruptive.
You know, I love the effort just to get a hand in there. He is disrupting the offensive flow.
And Artest with the basket on the assist by Drummond.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Artest against Keith. Stockton with it. Stockton draws the double. Just 5 on the clock. Puts it up. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Looking a little tentative on a very makeable shot, and this one was uncontested.
It's tipped. Here is Stockton. To the left wing. Here's Malone. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one is on Artest.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
And both free throws good for Malone. And the Bulls with possession. It's deflected. Artest scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Pass to Keith. Malone with the screen. Hornacek outside. Malone, no luck. The Bulls leading by 3. The shot by Butler, nobody around. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Butler's got 6.
He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
Screen by Malone. Hornacek with it. Butler covering. Hornacek dishes to Malone. Over Aldridge. Bank shot, no good. Butler kicks to Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
And what it looks like now, guys, their confidence is growing, and so is this lead.
But they can't just sit back and enjoy it. They need to keep up the momentum.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group. Utah trails by 7. Carr with a screen on Brown. Here's Isley. The stupendous finish in traffic.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Brown the pass to Carmelo. Back to Brown. Screen by Porzingis. Up off the screen, and Brown throws it down.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Yes, indeed. The D thought they had him, but he still found a way to get it done.
Here is Anderson after the Bulls pick up 2. Here's Isley, just 5 to shoot. And the bucket counts. 3-point chance here.
And just showing you his determination despite the size difference.
And he makes the little adjustment just as he goes to lay it in.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Chicago leading by 4. Here's Porzingis. Brown kicks to Anthony. Back to Brown. Porzingis sets the pick for Brown. To the paint. Changes up. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. And so it's Utah here with the ball. For Utah, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And that one falls for Williams. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Brown down low. Left side, Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
If you aren't going to at least step in front of him, you can't be surprised when he throws it down like that.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Bulls lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Looking at what we've seen from the Bulls, what do you guys think?
Yeah.
Utah trails by 5. Marcus Gasol is out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony. Then it's Crawford. And it's Brown in at the 1. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Crawford dishes to Anthony. Gasol is screen on Davis. He hits Brown with the drive. It's deflected. They retain possession. 4 on the shot clock. Crawford passes to Gasol. The screen from Brown goes back up. Gasol can't get that one to fall.
It just seemed like they were out of sync and waited way too long.
Offensive rebound. Here's Isley. Nice D from Porzingis.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
And Utah making a change here. Jones is checked in.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Pass to Isley. Davis sets a screen. Isley the pass to Carr. And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That's his first foul. Brown is checked in for Isley. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Screen by Jones. Davis kicks to Anderson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Davis. Over Brown. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Scooped up. This all no good.
That was against good defense. He tried to sneak it in, though. We've seen him do it plenty of times.
Carr sets a screen. Davis kicks to Anderson. Porzingis against Carr. Outside, Davis. Jones dishes to Brown. And he drops it in from the low post.
Yeah, going to the floater right there. That was pretty.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago. So both teams making some changes here. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Drummond with a screen on Brown. Irving attacking. It's stolen by Jones. Brown against Irving. Brown kicks to Hornacek. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Stockton's checked in for Utah. It's Hornacek on the wing. Takes a 3. Headshot off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. Irving drives in. Banked in off the glass. Irving's got his first basket.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
But it can in the painted area. Regardless, he's crafty enough to get up a good shot.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
And the replay is courtesy of Under Armour. Unleash chaos. It was a great sequence from the steal all the way to the finish at the other end. Malone. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2. Chicago leading by 5. Here's Artest. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Artest's got 8 points.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Artest against Keith. He kicks it to Malone. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Soft interior defense. You know he's going to be aggressive.
Butler in the corner. Outside Aldridge. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Out left to the wing. So Utah going with an almost entirely new grouping. Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for Jones. Foster comes in for Karl Malone. Williams, he's checked in for Keith. And Isley subbed in for Hornacek. Here's Irving. It's deflected. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Utah trails by 6. Foster is screen on Butler. Here's Isley.
He's being aggressive, trying to turn around the team's fortunes, but he's having a hard time executing.
And it's off the back rim. No good. Utah with the ball. Stockton outside. Picked by Ostertag. The open shot. Stockton tips it up. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. The Bulls leading by 6. Butler passes to Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Stockton, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Nice game, great performance. So on the floor for Utah, Stockton is out there with Hornacek. Then there's Foster. Then it's Keith, and it's Malone in at the 4 slot. Shoots from the line, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Bulls leading by 8. Here's Artest. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Oh, you can tell he's frustrated to get that good of a look from 3, and he didn't make it.
Stockton's shot is good. And here are the Bulls now. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's the feed to Hornacek. Back to Stockton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Malone, a screen on Irving. Three-pointer, Stockton. Rebound by the Bulls. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Butler, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul goes against Utah. The Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw good from Butler. And so Butler nails both of them. Utah calls timeout.
And this is what you got to do. I mean, if it ain't working, call timeout, try to figure out what you can do to fix the problem.
You know, also, it's just a chance to take a breath, regroup, get your mind set, and come back out fresh.
Utah trails by 10. The pass to Keefe. Up top, Malone. Hornacek outside. Malone, a screen on Butler. Here's Hornacek. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. For Utah, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And Utah making a change here. Davis is checked in. And so Hornacek nails both of them. First minute and a half of basketball here in the 3rd quarter. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Artest's gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. Malone with the screen. Davis dishes to Hornacek. Back to Davis. Pass to Keefe. Clock at 4. Here's Hornacek. Another miss by Utah.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the 2nd half.
Here's Artest. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. And now a 12-point Chicago lead.
It's fine to extend your defense to try and create turnovers, but guys have to help each other.
That's been a problem for them all game. Teamwork is something you just can't turn on and off.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. And so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Chicago making some changes. Marc Gasol's checked in for Drummond. Carmelo Anthony comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Crawford in for Ron Artest. Utah also making some changes. Carr comes in for Foster. And it's Anderson in for Keefe. Utah trails by 12. Anderson kicks to Hornacek. Pass to Carr. Davis with it. Guarded now by Irving. Hornacek outside. New 24 for Utah. Anderson. Some solid defense from Butler.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot.
Outside, Davis. Kicks to Anderson. Malone, a screen on Butler. Carr sets a screen. Clock at 6. Hornacek against Crawford. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Hornacek. Irving kicks to Anthony. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That one on Malone.
Dropping dimes all night. He's been completely locked in.
Unselfish basketball. That'll make you very popular amongst your teammates.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Porzingis comes in for Jimmy Butler, and it's Brown in for Irving. Utah also making some changes. Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for Malone. Williams comes in for Jeff Hornacek, and Isley subbed in for Davis. Here's Isley, and it's Chicago with the rebound.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
You know what? At some point, you have to decide. Do you keep pressing the issue, or do you focus on setting up others?
Dishes to Anderson. And here is Williams. Back to Anderson. Outside Williams. Utah needs to get off a shot here. The shot by Isley, no good.
You know, he really is forcing it right now. This has been a frustrating night for him.
The drive by Anthony. The layup off target.
When you miss a lay-in, it sort of sucks the energy out of your team.
The shot by Isley, no good. The Bulls leading by 13. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
And he runs the floor with a purpose that time. Excellent play.
You know what? And a late reaction by the transition D takes it himself uncontested.
The Bulls shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Here's what Utah's going with right now. Jones comes in for Antoine Carr. And it's Stockton in for Williams. Utah trails by 16. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Anthony's shot is off. Deflects the pass. Taken away by Anthony. There's Brown with the three. Buries the long-range jumper. Brown's got 5 points so far.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Showing no mercy. Double-digit lead and still putting it on him.
And so it's Chicago with a 19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Chicago leading by 19 points. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. So the Bulls 5 right now. Porzingis is out there with Marc Gasol. And it's Crawford. Then there's Brown. And it's Anthony and it's small forward. The timely screen gave him a step and he took it all the way. Porzingis has got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Chicago. Utah trails by 21. And the foul called on Jamal Crawford. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Chicago. Drummond comes in for Marc Gasol. And it's Artest in for Anthony. Foster's checked in for Utah. Here's Isley. Feeds to Stockton.
Chicago foul call. D. Brown. That's his first personal foul.
Utah with the ball. He feeds it to Jones. 5 to shoot. Pass to Keefe. Fires from deep. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Crawford. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Personal foul. At the line, Jamal Crawford. At the line for 2.
And he makes the first. A different look for Utah. Malone comes in for Jones. And it's Hornacek in for Isley.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Hornacek outside. The dish now to Malone. Nice ball movement by Utah. Foster is screen on Brown. Now the feed to Malone. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Some changes for Chicago. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Porzingis. Butler comes in for Jamal Crawford. And Irving subbed in for Brown. Utah calls timeout.
Yeah, and the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
You know, for the most part, their perimeter D is holding up, but they might have to sacrifice some of that to close down the lane.
A shot by Stockton, no good. The Bulls leading by 23. Here's Butler. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
line, Jimmy Butler.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
And so Butler nails both of them. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. They set the pick. Here's Stockton. That one, no good. Nice D from Aldridge.
I'll tell you, he just hasn't been able to get it done on the offensive end. It's kind of dragged down the team.
Just increasing their advantage, and right now they're in a zone on both ends.
Yeah, this lead has snowballed. Credit their killer instinct for piling on.
And it's Ron Artest with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Some changes for Chicago. Looney's checked in for Andre Drummond. Green comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Mario Hezonja subbed in for Ron Artest. Utah also making some changes. Davis is checked in for Hornacek. And it's Brown in for Stockton. Another miss by Utah. Now the Bulls with it. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Butler passes to Irving. Here's the 3. And it's Foster with the rebound. And here's Utah. They have yet to put up any points here in the fourth. Brown against Irving. Malone in the post. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Irving kicks to Green. That one a little long.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Irving kicks to Green. And Green slams it in.
Oh, yeah, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Keefe with a screen on Butler. Irving with the steal. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. And Irving throws it down.
And a late reaction by the defense makes that one a no contest.
You know, he got out before people could turn their heads, and he's already gone with no hesitation.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Marc Gasol is checked in for Butler. And it's Brown in for Kyrie Irving. Greg Ostertag, he's checked in for Utah. Williams comes in for Keefe. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
Free throw good, Green. Jones checked in for Karl Malone.
Taking 2 shots.
And Jeff Green drops them both. 1:14 left to play in the final quarter. Davis kicks to Brown. The pass to Ostertag from the high post. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Off the pick. And the dunk by Brown.
And just staying aggressive, continuing to extend that lead.
They left nothing to chance. This is how you close out.
Brown against Brown. Ostertag, a screen on Brown. Brown the pass to Ostertag. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And you have to appreciate the aggression. Nice work inside.
Brown outside. Gasol a screen. And it's Brown missing.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
You can see he's frustrated with that one. Knows it's up to him to make that play.
And Davis gets it to go.
The defense is pretty much helpless once he finds breathing room to get to the basket.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Over in the corner, Green. Over Williams. Off on that one. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game. And to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan.